Hello, I'm Sophia Tom, and I'm a healing artist and dream maker. I live here in beautiful Costa Rica, and I'm here to tell you a story about how I have turned a challenge into self-love. I have been dealing with herniations in my neck for the last 8 years, and as a mover and shaker and yogini, it's been very challenging in having these limitations, but it's also taught me a lot. And as we get older, we all have limitations that we need to be able to work with and listen to our bodies. So my practice is very much about listening. And recently we just returned from a 5-month epic tour on the road, sharing my art. And the night that we got back, my neck decided to go out. And this time it was extremely painful. It hadn't been that painful in years. And I knew pretty much instantaneously that my neck, my spirit was trying to get my attention, bring my attention to listen and to actually slow down and to really go inside. And I ended up actually getting an MRI and finding out that my herniation had grown and was pushing on my nerve. And so I had to really basically stop and become still. And in that stillness, I started to make some big shifts in how I moved through my days and really creating more space to give to myself, to listen, and to really trust that this experience was something that was going to help transform me and actually shift. And I always say we can never plan our lives the way that it unfolds. When we truly trust and just listen and allow life to unfold, so much magic is available to us, and I could never plan my life as well as it is. And so with knowing that, it makes it much easier when I have this challenge to just be with it and trust. So even in those challenges, how to trust. And ultimately, through the listening, I ended up creating more space and working on writing more and meditating more and going out in nature and really filling my cup up. It's like so important to fill ourselves, to do things that nurture and nourish ourselves so that we can give to others. And so that was ultimately what was happening. And through that, through this challenge, I then actually, this whole self-love campaign for myself came through that. I started doing these things for myself, writing, meditating, going to the beach, and I would photograph myself and share it on Instagram. And then through that, started to realize that I needed to give myself more love. I needed to fill my own cup up. And I wanted to inspire others to do the same. And so I started this Self-Love 2014 campaign to do something for myself every day and to share it online and to inspire others to do the same. So that is super exciting. And what also came out of that was actually rewriting my entire teacher training program to create more space and to make it more of a supportive platform. So as yoga teachers, and especially in this more evolutionary yoga of Danyasa yoga, which is so much about living artfully, and it's really, how do you live your life? How do you nurture yourself? How do you be as big and bright as you can be, that you are here to inspire? And ultimately, that is the highest form of living, to inspire and to be inspired. And in order to live that way, we have to inspire ourselves by opening up to the creative life force that naturally wants to move through, and by listening, by getting out of our heads and out of the to-dos and creating space, even if that's 5 minutes a day. And so I sit here from my new dream space office here outside, and share this story with you and invite you to also give yourself permission to really trust and to listen. When something challenging is coming up in your life, when you have limitations in your body, whatever it is, know that it's here to teach you something. And unfortunately, the biggest shifts and transformations in our lives are usually always from the hardest, darkest times. So know that when you allow yourself to go into those places of darkness and challenge, that there is brightness on the other side. And if you can just learn to do something for yourself and love yourself every day, that you will be able to turn these challenges into positive change. Thank you.